Hello, hello. Week 3 of the Golden Bachelor. Spoiler alert. Hopefully you've seen the episode for this week. Christina and Edith were eliminated this week. And Joan, she received a rose, but she decided to quit the competition. Yeah, I know. So let me know in the comment section below, has someone you thought was going to go farther or all the way? Have they been eliminated? I will say this much. I thought Joan was going to make it to week 5. She's one of the youngest contestants, 60 years old. 60 is the youngest age for the competitors. And then to me, she was the most attractive. She had the beauty queen look. I just knew that she was going to go all the way. Unfortunately, she is an emotional mess. She got a rose. She quit the competition. It is what it is. So the rest of the contestants, of course, got a rose. Ellen got a rose during a date. That's Roberta. We made it. And then Kathy received a rose outside of the rose ceremony and a date. Faith, Sandra, Leslie, Nancy, Susan, April, Teresa, they all got roses. They're going to go on to week 4. Let me know in the comment section, out of everybody who's left, who do you think is going to go all the way, or who are you rooting for? I have not seen this episode yet. I'm watching it the first time with you. I think he's crying over Joan. To be honest, I'd be crying too.
Emotional damage.
So it's week 3, and there's 12 of us left. It's definitely getting kind of crunch time because I think we all have feelings for Gary. Well, I'm very excited to be here after the rose ceremony. I feel like my connection with Gary really got deeper. The vibe is camaraderie, yet we have to protect our hearts.
Has anybody seen a couple of the women are like this? Gary walks in. I mean, it's like somebody electrocuted them. I mean, no, seriously, have you not noticed?
Well, it's because you all probably do a lot of sitting around, and then when he shows up, you guys know it's time to film. We know what it is. We know what it is.
It's like the 3 faces of Eve. I mean,
come up with
I love this. This morning, we decided we needed to form a group. We finally figured out that we could have Askin. A for April, S for Susan, K for Kathy, and for Nancy. Askin.
Oh man, they're forming cliques.
Our motto is, you're asking, we're telling. I think that it is clear, at least to me, maybe to the rest of my sisters here, Gary seems to have really formed a connection with Teresa. But can I tell you what I'm jealous of? Her damn clothes are so tiny.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're forming cliques, and basically Kathy is telling the hens they're gonna start ganging up on Teresa. This is terrible.
She's got she pulls out 5 shirts out of a bag. That's my bag for my underwear, you know? Teresa's had a date, a one-on-one with Gary, the only one so far. And she said how fabulous it went. And, I really want that. And I'm going to take every opportunity that comes my way to talk with him.
There is going to be a romantic one-on-one date. And there is also going to be a super fun group date right now. Judging by some of the looks on your faces, I'm sure you're wondering who's going on this group date. Well, guess what? I talked to Gary, and who he'd like to see is all of you.
Oh, that's my man. That's my man.
That's my man. Uh-oh.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
I don't really have any talents that I know of, but I'll give it my best, whatever it is. When Jesse announced we were doing a talent show, I just want to throw up. I don't really have any talents.
You suck.
Today's a talent show, so I'm excited because this is about being able to do something that really makes you a little scared. Today gives me the opportunity to see a different side of their personalities. I think it's going to be a whole bunch of fun.
It's almost like the women are not just competing for his affection, but it's kind of like, entertain me.
So happy to meet you. My name is Ellen, and my talent is teaching sex ed to middle school students.
Bruh.
Health education Teaching teachers is the greatest job in the whole world. It really is, especially middle school. You say middle school, no, it's really cool.
Kathy's talent was doing push-ups.
Boring.
Okay, up next, it's Leslie.
Looking like Leslie is the best out of all the ones they showed. Look at Kathy's face.
Wait. I bake too.
Nice.
Next up, please welcome to the stage, Joan.
Yes, you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Joan, and I'm from Rockville, Maryland. I am kind of scared to be on stage, so I am totally out of my comfort zone. But, Gary, I want you to know that I composed a poem for you, and it's titled...
Now, wait a minute. She said she had no talent. A poem is one of the best things you could do.
Just hope I don't vomit on your shoes. So here goes. The limo finally came to a stop, and they told me to get out. Really? Gary's that many steps away is all I could shout. A long, tight dress and 4-inch high heels that already started to hurt. My only goal was to reach Gary without planting myself in the dirt. Now, each time I get the chance to talk with our sweet Gary, my hands shake a little less because he makes things not so scary. So, as I stand here today without a talent to expose, I recite this poem to you, Gary, because I really just want another rose. I hope you can see that being on this stage could really give me the blues, and that you'll give me some extra point for just not vomiting on your shoes.
Felt like she was just talking to me and no one else was around, you know? Joan, would you go to dinner with me tonight?
Gary and Joan, your date starts right now. Why don't you get on out of here, you two lovebirds? Off you go.
At the end of the day, no one ever picks me, but tonight I actually thought, I have this. I'm not just like, sexy dancer.
Yeah, it sucks. That's the dating game. You meet someone, talking to them, going out with them, and they end up picking somebody else, or you're in a relationship with them, or you're married to them. You've bent over backwards for them for years, and they pick someone else. It is rough.
Got him! Got him!
Thank you very much. I never in a million years thought it was going to be me. I was so lucky that he chose me. I love it.
All right.
It's beautiful. We had the initial connection of that we both lost our spouses, and I can see a glimmer of what a life would look like with them. And tonight's finally my chance to make an impression. So it's good. Who gets to eat in a place like this?
It's a fantasy, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
Well,
I feel so
you
honored.
earned it. I was so happy for you. I was just going, oh, you can do this, Joan. You can do this. And you
I felt
did.
like you were rooting for me.
I was.
I did.
Because, somebody that puts themselves out there like that, it's very attractive to me.
Amir obviously is a super handsome man, and you've been single for a while. Have you had any?
After about a year's time after Tony passed away, I thought, okay, everybody says a year is the magic number, and you get out there and you get going, and it's I served my year. It's time to go to work.
It's time.
It doesn't work like that, does it?
No, it doesn't at all.
It just doesn't.
No. I loved being married, so I tried to start dating after a year, and I feel like maybe I tried to find it maybe a little too soon, but I'm at 2.5 years and I feel like I'm ready. Like I had a really hard time leaving home. I have a lot of responsibilities back at home. I have a daughter who just had a baby 15 days ago, a C-section, not an easy delivery, not an easy baby. But like for the first time in my life, I thought I am really going to do something for myself because I think I'm ready. And this is an opportunity that I just can't let go.
Every time Gary talks to Joan, Joan comes across like she really wants a friend. She doesn't really want a man or a husband, someone she could talk to, because she doesn't flirt with Gary. Every time she talks with him, she's somewhat coming across like she wants a shoulder to cry on. She wants someone to listen to her. She probably did this just to quote unquote get out the house, but she really wasn't wanting to be with someone. She just wants to be a friend. And I wouldn't be surprised if after this is over with, Gary says that he kept in touch with Joan and they're actually really good friends.
And especially since like I saw you. I know, I agree with you.
That was awesome. So I've missed something I think that's really important.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to make a toast to you. And I want to tell you that I'm as excited to be spending time with you as I've ever been with anyone. And so here's to you.
To you.
And here's to a future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That.
When I talk to Joan, I feel like it's the first step on a very strong connection. And knowing how much she sacrificed to be here, that is a strong signal that she does have feelings for me.
No, she wants a friend. I think Gary has received her energy the time he's been going on dates with her and talking with her. I think he views her as just someone that he probably would want to be a friend with. Because when it comes to like dating, and I'm not an expert, don't get me wrong, I'm not an expert, but when it comes to dating and even just interacting with someone, you tend to want to feel some type of connection. Sexual, intimate, mental, emotional, you want to have a connection. And from what I've observed of Gary and of Joan, they both just enjoy talking to each other. They just enjoy their friendship and that type of connection. I don't see Joan flirting with him. I don't see Gary really flirting. There's no sexual innuendos. There's no actual chemistry. It appears to be two people who have just known each other for a long time and they're just there for each other.
This rose means a lot. It is.
You see the way. You see the way Joan looked at the rose? The rose was right there on the side. So she knows that this dude's finna give her a rose. The look on her face right now, the look on her face right now is like, you know what? I don't want that rose. She's looking like dude is gonna get on one knee and propose to her, and she has to have the embarrassment of saying no. Joan does not want that rose. And I know I've already spoiled it for you and told you that Joan quits the competition, but just the look right there on her face, she's looking like, how do I get out of this? How can I escape this escape room? This was a mistake. I just want to be friends. This guy's going to propose. I'm going to have to not only ruin the moment, but I'm going to have to ruin the night by turning this guy down. Don't worry, Joan. Blink if you need to be rescued. Joan was looking like the woman who was leading the guy on. She really doesn't want more than what it is, but she's being nice. So that's the video. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section your thoughts. Thumb up the video, share to your social media, subscribe, and click the notification bell if you have not already done that. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and thank you for the support.